Hola mi gente, Marcucci here again, and today we're going to be doing our weekly Ondo Tokenization Roundup where we talk about all the biggest news in the RWA space / in the tokenization space. We have, as always, a lot of great news, so please always make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with the first tweet. It comes from Ondo Finance himself. It says, Ondo tokenized stocks and ETFs are changing how markets are accessed worldwide. Just weeks after launch, Ondo Global Markets is already the largest platform of its kind with $250 million in TVL, 400 million in total volume, and 30 plus global market alliance partners. So yeah, it has literally been just like a couple of weeks, and them doing this, well, it's been 2 weeks because it was on September 7th or 8th, right? So yeah, about 2 weeks, and they already have this much volume and this much, TVL. Is actually pretty impressive. And then we're going to listen to Ian DeBoat. He is the Chief Strategic Officer of Ondo Finance, where he talks about, kind of like the perfect storm that's happening in crypto right now. And today, everything is falling down. The sky is falling, right? Bitcoin went down like, I think 4 or 5%, and everything has been down like 10%. Everyone's like crying about it. But yeah, hopefully you watch this video and you kind of see the rainbow at the end of the tunnel. So let's take a look at what he has to say.
And Bitcoin and Ether this year hit all-time highs. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's a confluence of factors, really. It's the perfect storm. There was a lot of pent-up demand. I think we saw that when the ETFs launched, even under the previous admin. This particular administration has started to provide some more regulatory clarity, and were a lot of institutions that were really waiting for that to happen. So I think it's just pent-up demand from the past years that has accumulated and that now really start to reflect itself in market prices. I think at this point it's safe to say that crypto as an asset class is not going to go away. Even 4 years ago when I would speak to institutions, that was still the question, like, is this stuff going to stick around? People right now understand it's not going away, and as a result feel more and more comfortable allocating a certain percentage of their portfolio to the asset class.
So yeah, hopefully that news finds you well. I think, he is super right, and there's a lot that's going to be happening from the SEC. We're going to be talking about ETFs a little bit soon. So here are all the news. I'm just going to start off with the second news, which is the LSEG. This article's from Bloomberg, so I can't read it. But it says LSEG launches digital markets infrastructure, DMI, and completes first end-to-end digital fundraise. So the London Stock Exchange Group is pushing deeper into digital assets with the launch of its digital market infrastructure. This new system, developed in collaboration with Microsoft, actually pretty cool, is initially focused on private funds. It has already facilitated the fundraising for members cap tokenized CMC Fund 1 with RWAs serving as its nominee. So that is pretty cool. The second one, I think, is the biggest one, or the first one technically, is the SEC paves way for crypto spot ETFs with new listing rules. So here's basically a summary. So SEC commissioners vote to open crypto ETFs floodgate. Listing standards approval is pushed by the friendly administration that we currently have, and trading can begin in host of new products in October. So yeah, you better start buying before October. Obviously, not financial advice, obviously, but yeah, it looks like October is going to be a really bullish month, in my opinion. So the commission votes removes the last remaining hurdles to dozens of new spot ETFs tied to cryptocurrency, ranging from Solana to Dogecoin. So that is pretty interesting. And yeah, like the last remaining hurdles, right? We've heard this for months, that they want to get all these hurdles passed. It looks like those are finally coming to an end. I also want to say, until now, the SEC has handled every spot ETFs filing on a case-by-case basis. So the new process will cut the maximum time from filing to launch to 75 days. Before, it was 240 days or sometimes even longer. So it looks like the ones that are going to be coming in, where was it? So the first ETFs likely to launch under the new rules are those tracking Solana and XRP. So make sure to look at those. You heard it here first. So yeah, really amazing. I think this is one of the best news that we've had so far, and that's what I want to do. I want to tell everyone, not everything is, dark. There's a lot of good stuff happening in this space. So the second one comes from the Swiss Financial Center. It says deposit token proof of concept successfully completed. So under the umbrella of the Swiss Bankers Association, PostFinance, Signum Bank, and UBS have conducted a deposit token feasibility study. The results report published today forms the basis for a standardized infrastructure for blockchain-based financial systems in Switzerland. For the first time, banks have carried out a legally binding payment across institutions using bank deposits and a public blockchain, a milestone for the entire financial system. And that's what we want. We want everything to be, a little bit faster and a little bit more accessible. And even here, they say the next steps are cooperation and scaling are crucial. So it looks like, these are just the first steps. Like we're literally at the beginning of everything as we know it in the financial system, completely changing. And last but not least, SOC Gen forged partners with Borser Stuttgart Centurion for tokenized settlements. And this one is really short but really good as well. So at the start of September, the Borghese Stuttgart Group unveiled Centurion, the blockchain-based settlement platform designed to support the settlements of pan-European tokenized asset transactions. Yesterday, it announced Certere General Forge as its first external partner, with a French company executing a test transaction using its URCV stablecoin. And why do we want this? Why is this information good, or why is this even necessary? It says some of the key advantages of Centurion includes that it enables settlements in minutes and potential 24/7 in the future, as well as cost savings. Centurion has previously claimed the savings could be up to 90%, right? Like people are so, I don't want to say bearish, but they have like a negative outlook, and maybe they're right. Maybe I'm just wrong, but a lot of this technology is going to be cutting costs by over 50%, right? And everyone is going to be able to access money at light speeds that they were previously not able to, kind of receive or transfer or whatever it may be. So I'm just bullish, and I'm here as your number one Ondo influencer to tell you that everything is fine, everything is going to be okay. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please always remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.